So we're gonna get started in just a couple minutes as people arrive. Movement class, this is all about us getting out of our heads and into and connected to the incredible inner intelligence of the body. I decided, as I usually do when it comes to what I'm teaching or the theme that I'm teaching on, I usually bring to you guys what it is I'm working on, because I find that is, oftentimes people either relate or are going through similar things. And so the subject that I've been focusing on today with myself is the issue of control. And so we're going to get into control today. We're going to get into, observing ourselves and the way this shows up for us in our bodies, and control being something that is neither good or bad, just how we, function around control. So I know for me, I'll share a little bit before we get into our warm-up. Control for me has been showing up lately, or I should say the lack of control, has been showing up for me lately in ways that sort of, because I have felt sort of out of control and like life is happening and I'm, I don't know what the future's gonna bring and I don't know what's gonna happen. I find myself sort of grasping for control in little weird ways, like whether it's in a conversation with somebody where the conversation gets quiet or I don't know where it's going, and then I find myself like trying to hold it or control it or redirect it and not allowing just space for things to just open naturally or flow naturally. So I find myself sort of holding on to things that don't necessarily make sense for me to hold on to and aren't really beneficial for me to hold on to. And control for a lot of us, is really an illusion. There's a lot of things we can't control. And especially in these current circumstances, right? Like there's so much that we have no control over, but there are things that we do as well. So I want to explore both. I want to get into, what can we control and what do we have personal power to make choices about during this time, because it feels wacky, right? So we're going to get into the warm-up now. Those of you who are new to class, so this is all about having fun first and foremost. When we have fun, when we're in the space of play and being silly, this is when the deeper parts of us open up to us. This is when our inner wisdom begins to open. This is when the body begins to feel free and relaxed, and emotions or things that have been stuffed or stuck inside begin to flow out. So we're going to do our warm-up. We're going to get into some fun movement exercises. We're doing one of my favorite movement exercises today, and it's one I usually do with partners, but I think I figured out a way for you guys to do it by yourself, so I'm excited to experiment with that. You guys can give me feedback. And that's it. Let's do it. Ready? Let's get it on. If you like your music loud like I do, please hook up to your speakers, through your Bluetooth or whatever you want to do. And let's do it. So happy you guys are here. All right, so here we go. Woo! Little shake through the body, nice and gentle, just waking up the body. This is Rob, my husband. He's awesome. All right, here we go. Wide feet and deep plie. Inhale, expand, exhale, get low. Inhale up, down, down, faster. Here we go. elbow, knees bent. You're gonna twist one arm up towards the sky. Look at that. Bounce right here, hips up and down. Little bounce. Switch, other side. Woo! Other down. Here we go, side lunge right here. Switch, switch, switch. That was loud, sorry about your ears. This side, hold it, bounce. Getting into that leg. 4, 3, 2, other side. Bounce it out. 4 more. 3, 2, hips low. Bring your knee up. Hips low, hips low. Warming up those legs. Good, now you're gonna step to the side and press it out. So step together, out, in, out, in, out. That's it. Keep going. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Back knee, in and up. Woo! Always use pin modifier. If it feels like a little too intense, just walk it out like this. Switching sides. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just walk side to side. 4, 3, 2. Again. Get low. Up. Low. Up. Good. Here we go. Shoulders. Roll it back. Up and back. Up and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, reverse. Back to front. Up and over. Up and over. Good. Faster. 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold shoulders. Up, down. Nice, deep plie. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Single shoulder. 1, 1. That's it. Now double it. 2, 2, 2. Let's flow to the side. Reach like a wave through the body. Good. Hold it this side to center. Nice deep bend in the knees. Reach it out. Switch sides. 8, 7, 6. Beautiful. Last 5. Hold that belly in. 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take 2 big circles with the arms all the way around and up. Holding here, stretch. Breathing, open up your side body. Come up. Flat back, reach. Up and reach. Stretch down. Bend your opposite knee, deep stretch. And straight, grab your elbows. Straight, side to side. Back to center, pull it up. Woo, arms out. 2 circles other way. Big arms. Big reach, opening the body. Breathe into that side rib cage. Inhale, expand. Exhale, reach. Woo, good. Come up, flat back over that other leg. Hold it here. You're just gonna tuck the tailbone a little bit. So you're reaching, stick the butt back, tuck, and reach that tailbone. Tuck and reach one more time. Tuck. This time reach out and come all the way down, stretching that leg.
What's up?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Hold this. Bend your opposite knee. There we go. Woo. Good, you guys. Back to center. Rolling it out nice and slow. Inhale, chest opens. This is your heart Opening, breathing, maybe a little twist side to side. Listening to your body. What would feel good to me today? Breathing. Good. Let's hook one elbow inside that same side leg, twisting up. Now, this is not available to you guys. Wherever you are, you can twist up, right? So I want you to find what's available to you. Look up towards that thumb. Inhale, expand through the chest. And then exhale, come back down. Other side. Hooking that arm inside your leg. Look up. Oh, beautiful. You're just expanding your range of motion. You're asking your body to move outside of its comfort zone. Breathing, one more breath. Exhale. Woo! Here we go. Come all the way down on that booty. Legs come out. We're gonna bring it in, flex and reach. So inhale, chest up, bend. Exhale, reach. Those of you who've been doing this with me for a while, you're probably starting to memorize this warm-up, which is amazing. And I want you to really just try to be present with the body, with the breath, with what you need today. Let's hold this stretch here. Find your breath. Now this first forward stretch here, I want you to be really gentle. No need to push. Just breathe. Good. Coming up slowly. Find your sit bones, sitting nice and tall. See if you can sit tall in your spine, bringing your arms out to the side. Now we're gonna bend the right knee, right elbow, and then you're gonna reach both out and point your toe. Ready? Bend it in, reach it out. Yeah? So I know it's a little strange looking, but I want you to just find your own motion here. Let it feel good to you. Breathe with it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Inhale. Good, hold it here, and then let's bring that other arm over, stretch. Woo, breathe. Good, coming up, chest rotates over that leg, come down, find your stretch, breathing. Welcoming all of you guys who've arrived since we started class. Welcome. Breathing into your body, being gentle with yourself as you get started. We always do a nice juicy warm-up in this class. No injuries, doesn't happen here. Here we go, other side. Opening. So whenever we can be present with the body, especially in stretching, you guys, let's really put our intention towards that. As we are present with the body and breathing into it, we really allow it to open up. And so much magic comes from that open, warm body. Here we go. Chest over your leg, breathe it out. Woo! Great, coming to center. Good, last stretch here in the center, you guys. Chest tall, gently walking yourself forward, find that stretch. Maybe you get to where you were before, maybe you go a little deeper. But regardless, you're finding your breath takes you there. Breathing in to expand, breathing out to stretch a little bit deeper. Rob's feeling it. I'm feeling it. Relax, relax. Let go of unnecessary tension. Checking your jaw, checking your shoulders. Releasing, letting go where you don't need tension. Two more big breaths here. Walk ourselves back up. Woo. Gently that. And all I want you to do on your inhale, take a deep breath in and imagine on your inhale, you're being picked up. Something's lifting you up from some part of your body, maybe the back of your neck, maybe a shoulder, and then on the exhale, melting back into that puddle, yeah? So we're just gonna do this for a while. Breathing in, lifting, really relaxing on the exhale, melting however you wanna melt into your body, yeah? So ride in your breath. I'm gonna give you guys a different song for this. Here we go. Here we go, ready? Doing this with me, doing it your own way. This is all about you. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Get connected to your breath. Laying in your puddle. Taking a big breath in and imagining yourself being lifted up by a huge hand, gentle hand. And then on your exhale, falling back to your puddle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, puddle. Inhale, lift. find yourself in that puddle on the floor, and I just want you to allow yourself to be in this relaxed, juicy puddle you just created for yourself. Just be there. Feel the deliciousness of that. Feel the ground holding you. And feeling that beautiful dance between opposites. That inhale, that exhale, that rise, that fall, that expansion, that contraction. And then just enjoying the space you've created in your body. Just breathing, breathing. Fantastic, you guys. So we're just going to gently bring ourselves up from this. Maybe you can reach your water, grabbing a sip. And we're going to go into an exercise today that's going to sort of initiate us into this theme of control. So we're working with control today. And I want us to just explore our relationship to control. I don't want you to judge it. It's not here, good, bad, better, worse, whatever. What is my relationship with control? That's the journey we're exploring, right? So this is all information we're learning about ourselves. It's not about me, it's not about anyone else, just you. So let's go ahead and go into this one. So this exercise is called the storm. And this one I usually do with two people, but you're gonna get an opportunity to be both parts of this, but I welcome you to do both or to do one or the other part. So Rob and I are going to do this together, and you can sort of witness us and then do your own version. But basically, I'm going to be the eye of the storm. I'm going to be the storm that brews, that gets all this influx of power, and then I'm going to unleash the storm on Rob. And so when I do this, he's going to basically be listening to me, to my body. So when I take a step closer to him, he's being affected by that. He's letting himself flow with the energy being thrown at him. So I might just move my arms, I might do something again, I might do this, right? I might go, and then it's gonna move across the room, right?
Just like real life.
Pretty much, yeah. Just kidding. Well, maybe not. So I'm gonna do that first. Then we're gonna switch places, and he's gonna be the one who's the eye of the storm. Make sense? So if you're by yourself on this one, you guys, you can either allow whoever is in the center of the storm to be also guiding you. So wherever I put my hands, that's where you are gonna go, right? Or you can be this person. So it's totally up to you. I would say to try to allow yourself to play both roles, because it's going to give you different information as to your relationship to this idea of control, right? So we'll talk more about that later. Ready? All right, here we go. So deciding if you're going to be the eye of the storm, the center of the storm, or the debris, the leaves, the trees, the branches all around. Here we go. My storm is brewing. So I might also have a light touch. So if I have a light touch, he's just gonna move a little bit. And some of you guys can't really see, and that's fine. That's gonna be you, right? Good. So maybe I'm just being gentle at first. You're fine, I'm just reading along. So one thing I want you to be observing as we're doing this exercise is what is your relationship to both of these roles? Being in the center of the storm, the one moving things, and what's it like for you to be the one being moved? Yeah? What comes up for you? All sources of information. All right, ready? I don't know what's gonna happen now that I'm being controlled. I'm a little scared. All right, here we go. Take a moment on the floor to catch your breath. Grab a sip of water. Woo! I think Rob enjoyed that a little too much. So now asking yourself, okay, whoo! Now that I got to play both of those roles, I got to be the storm and I got to be the thing moving in the storm. What felt more familiar to me? Where did it feel more familiar? To be the one moving with the storm or the one causing or creating the movement or controlling the movement? For me, I can definitely say it was more familiar and probably more comfortable to be the one controlling and moving, which I was not surprised by. Which was more comfortable or familiar?
So
it might be different what's familiar and what's comfortable.
In the beginning it was easier to be controlled, but when I was the storm it was a little tougher in the beginning, but then I got used to it and it was a lot of fun and I like it way better.
That's what we usually find on this exercise, that people like it way better to be the one in the storm. It's interesting, or to be the storm itself. I eventually really started liking being the one controlled, but I think I liked both of them. So anyway, that's just information. So I want us to now, I would love some suggestions from you guys if you have them. I would love to know, how does control feel for you in your body? How does it feel to feel like you have control? And for a lot of us, sometimes it's the illusion of control that I'm talking about here. How does it feel to have that feeling? What does it feel like? If you have your thumbs available, type in what that feels like in your body. Does it feel powerful? Does it feel rigid? Does it feel strong? What does it feel like physically? That's what I want to know. How did it feel for you physically, Ben? To be controlled, to have control. To have control.
Powerful.
And this is not just in this exercise, the eye of the storm. It's in your life, having control. What does it feel like in your body? I see secure, safe, and powerful. Love these, you guys. Secure, safe, powerful. Yeah, good. Rob said fun. Okay, good. So whatever that word is for you, whatever it is for you guys, I want you to take that word or that concept, whatever's coming up for you. Ooh, this is how it feels for me. This is how it feels in my body to have control. I'm gonna just for this next exercise, really just this next song, I want you guys to just explore that word, embodying secure, safe, fun, whatever your word is, powerful. Yeah. So I just want you to feel, ooh, what would it be like if I embodied power? What would it be like if I embodied safety? What would it be like if I embodied fun? Yeah? So I just want you to really own that in this next exercise. You ready? You better be, because we're doing it. We're doing it. Here we go.
What about me?
Fun, yours is fun. So for me, I'm gonna embody it's what control feels like for you.
Well, so,
Just embody it.
oh, we're not doing the thing?
No, no more storm. Just your own thing, yeah. So for me, control feels like security. So I'm gonna embody what security feels like to me. And this is all an exploration, you guys. Don't get caught up in the movement. Let your body show you how it moves in this feeling. Good, find a last pose, kind of hold that pose of that feeling in your body for just a moment. Whoop, for just a moment. Noticing any other feelings that have come up for you as you moved through this feeling. For me, the feeling of certainty came up. The feeling of, ooh, I know what's gonna happen. I got this, I know what's gonna happen. So what else came up for you? Just notice that. What other feelings, what other beliefs or thoughts, emotions even came up? Beautiful, you guys. So just taking that as information, I just want us to sort of open up this idea. You're so close to me. I want you to open up this idea that that control can be a really good thing, and it can be something that gets in the way of us being present with what is, with us allowing what's happening to happen. And I know for me, especially right now, where things feel completely out of control, and I find myself grasping for little bits, little straws and strings of control wherever I can, I know that I've missed certain places where I can sort of actually take control. Places and areas like my choices, like my attitude, like how I show up, like my practices that take care of me, that center me, that ground me. So what I want us to do, I want you to choose 3 areas of your life where you feel the most out of control right now. This might be your job, this might be your finances, this might be a relationship, this might be a living situation. And I want you to sort of place those three things in imaginary, in 3 places in the room. So these are going to be your plates, the plates that you're spinning, okay? So we're going to imagine, so I'm going to put a finances plate over here, and I'm going to put my living situation plate, because we're, going to have to move in a couple months, right here. And then I'm going to put, let's see, I put my, finances, living situation. Then I'm going to put a plate that's, where do I feel out of control? Those are the big ones. I'm going to say, certain aspects of relationships. There's a couple of relationships that actually come to mind. So I'm going to put that here, okay? So I'm putting 3 plates, 3 different places in the room. This next song is all about you controlling these plates, keeping these plates from falling. I want you to take all of the energy of control, how that feels in your body, and I want you to go from one plate to the next plate to the next plate to the next plate. Yes, they're imaginary, but I want you to feel your body trying to keep all of those plates up from falling. Make sense? We're just letting the body sort of embody what this control mechanism is doing. We're just exploring that. Cool? So decide on your plates, decide where they are, see them, and then we're going to rush around keeping those plates up, okay? So just give yourself over to it, allow yourself to explore this, and let the craziness begin. Okay, ready? Start with whatever plate you want to. See that plate in the air? Balance that finance plate, that relationship plate, and then go get the other one. And then go get the other one. And then the other. Balance, but the other one's gonna fall. So find yourself balancing. What do you have to do to keep them up? See the people involved, see the situation. Hold that up. Hold that up. Good, move on. Faster. Keep going a little bit longer. Good enough, try to hold them all up at the same time. All of them. Hold it. Get them all. Get it, get it, get it. Now I want you to throw them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Throw them up. Good, catch them again. Hold them up. Hold up. Ready to throw. Throw. Hold them up again. Hold it. One more time. Ready? One throw. Catch him again. Ready? Keep holding. Don't let him drop. Hold it. And now, let one drop. Maybe it was your finances. Maybe it was your relationship. And then the other. See it drop. Let the plate fall. And then the last plate. Stand in the middle. Close your eyes. Seeing those shattered plates all around you. Little bits of glass on the floor. The finance plates on the ground. The living situation. The relationship. They're all on the ground. I want you to bring your awareness here to the center, to you in this moment. And breathe together. Inhale. Exhale. If you need to sit down, feel free. Allow yourself to feel the incredible effort, the incredible strain it took to stay in control, to hold all of these things in the air, to keep everything together. Control is sometimes like a rigid shell that we put onto the body. We find the rigidity of control in our shoulders and in our jaw, in our grinding teeth, in our clenched stomachs. And I want you to just let all the places you hold that rigidity of control, I want you to let those places melt. Maybe that means you sit down, maybe that means you find your way to lying down on the floor. And then I want you to see in your mind's eye all the pieces of glass, all those areas of your life you were trying to control and balance and hold up. And I want you to imagine a beautiful gust of wind sweeping up all of those pieces into a fine, shimmering sand. They come up into the air, and they're glowing. And they're pulled all the way up into the hands of life. They're being held by hands much, much, much bigger than yours. I want you to allow yourself to surrender the effort of holding all of that yourself. Breathe in to that space of release. Exhaling any other burden, any worry that remains. And then on this breath, I want you to feel the relaxation in your body, the openness, and the softness, the lack of rigidity as you surrender control of the things that perhaps you can't control. Melting into the soft, soft center of your heart, of your belly. And I want you to notice here, I invite you here to notice where you do have control. Control over how deep I can breathe. How much I can soften. How much I can love and receive love for myself. How here I can choose how I'm going to react. Here I can choose to be like that wind, to be like the water, and to flow with life. And I invite you now just to let your body begin to just flow. Perhaps it's a little sway in your spine, a little rock, side to side, forward and back. And letting that flow really just take over your body, really allow it to just move through the body. Feeling that serenity of letting go of what you can't control and making choices around what you can. This last breath all together, perhaps bringing a little smile to the corners of your mouth. Feeling gratitude for that shell of control that you broke today, for all the plates that you released, for the attempt of your body to take control in times of stress and times of unknown, to honor that part of you that wants to control, that wants to know. But always coming back to that center that is always at peace, and where you can choose in the soft animal of your body, the softness in your heart, to let go, to trust. And to flow with life. Two more breaths all together, opening your arms. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Maybe you're swaying a little bit in that melty, juicy flow. Inhale, exhale. I bow to you guys. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your beauty. Thank you for being here and showing up for each other, holding space to explore your relationship to control. I don't pretend to know the answers for you. This is where I hold space for you to find those answers within your incredibly wise, incredibly intelligent body. Deep breath in. Lean forward, stretch. Over to that right leg. And left. And center, rolling up. Final bow to your beautiful self. Breathe in and out. Thanks so much, you guys. Allow yourself to flow today. Breathing into that place of surrender and trust. Love you. See you Friday. By the way, it's Flashy Friday on Friday. That means I want to see you in your flashiest clothing. That thing in the back of the closet that you never wear. Bring it, put it on. I want you to send me pictures. Let's do it. Love you all. See you next time.